Put the call to the honourable member for Flynn.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Defence Industries. Can the minister nominate a single major defence vessel that Labor commissioned between the years 2007 and 2013?
I give the order. The members on my left and the Minister for Climate Change. The House, the Minister for Home Affairs will cease interjecting. I want to hear from the Leader of the House.
Mr Speaker, I'm just trying to find any part of that question that's part of the minister's current responsibility.
The order. I'll hear from the Manager of Opposition Business.
Well, Mr Speaker, it clearly goes to precisely the matters that the minister has just been talking about.
Exactly. Well, the difficulty with that is you didn't link it to his former answer that you just said. If that had happened, the question would have been in order. Look, I'm going to allow it. It's a very, very loose question, and the minister is entitled to answer that question any way he sees fit. And I give him order. And I give him the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and thank you for that very generous question. It's rare to get a Dixon from the opposition.
Order, members on my left.
I got one last week, and I got another one today. So, Mr Speaker, I'm invited to contrast our performance on defence with those opposite, and I'll do that any day. Day. Let's start with defence ministers. They had 12 defence and defence industry ministers, and what did that lead to? 28 major projects, 97 years cumulatively late. And let's go through some of my favourites. 97 years late. Let's go through some of my favourites.
The minister will resume his seat, and I'll hear from the Leader of the Opposition on a point of order.
Mr Speaker, it'll come as no surprise to you this is a point of order on relevance. The minister was asked a question which you allowed and ruled in order. The question couldn't have been clearer or tighter. It said, and I quote, "Can the minister nominate a single major defence vessel that Labor commissioned between the years of 2007 and 2013? I'll give him a hint, it's less than one.
Resume your seat. The member for Fairfax. The House will come to order. The minister is being relevant and he continues with his answer. Give him the call. Order.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And I'm proud of the fact that construction of the air warfare destroyers began in 2009.
Order.
I'm proud of that. I'm proud that we had to intervene in that project to save jobs in Melbourne when they gave part of that contract to a tin pot company in North Queensland that had two employees. They tasked a company to build our air warfare destroyers that had two staff members. Mr Deputy Speaker, I'm proud to talk about defence any time. 28 major projects, 97 years late. And let's go through some of the highlights. $1.5 billion on battle lift aircraft that can't fly into battlefields. That's my favourite, Mr Deputy Speaker. Goldfish lasted longer than defence ministers under them. Goldfish lasted longer. Let's go through some of the other projects.
Order.
Helicopters where the door wasn't wide enough to fire a machine gun while soldiers came out. That's another good one, Mr Deputy Speaker. And if they want to go back further, the Sea Sprite helicopter, where those opposite spent $1.4 billion and delivered zero helicopters, Mr Deputy Speaker.
Order.
So we're proud to have delivered the air warfare destroyer. We're proud to be making record investments in defence. We're proud to have members in this government who actually want to be in this portfolio. By contrast, they had a defence minister who said he wouldn't trust the workers of Adelaide to build a canoe. And that's why they wanted to send the submarines off to Japan. That's why we're building the submarines in Adelaide. That's why they wanted to build the submarines in Japan. We're proud of our record. They were all press release, not about delivery at all.
Order.
Unlike us, who will deliver
Members
for
on my
defence
left are warned.
and will deliver for our nation.